in. Let's let go of what we came in with this morning and just be present right here, right now. Taking a moment to settle in. Consider our posture with our feet pointed forward, about shoulder width apart, our knees slightly bent, our pelvis relaxed, our chest open, using the shoulder blades in the back, gathering them toward each other to open up that chest. Slightly tucking our chin, and then just visualizing that nice silver thread connecting us with the universe, filling us up with that universal energy. Just tuning in now. Let's take some nice deep breaths. Let's do 5 of these. I think I introduced this breath pattern last week. So I'd like you to do 5, and I'd like for you to inhale 4 to a count of 4, and then pause and hold the breath at the top of the inhale for a count of 4. Exhale through the mouth. You can make the sound. Exhale through the mouth for a count of 8. Hold for a count of 4, and then inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 8, hold 4. And do 5 of those, and then when you're finished, just drop your arms. And we'll meet after the breathing practice of 5 nice deep breaths. Okay. Finishing up that last breath. We're doing our, not your last breath, but the final one of this series. We've just done a breathing pattern of 4, 4, 8, 4. Now let's take our arms and rest our hands on top of the forearm. And we're going to do another breathing practice where we inhale up and exhale down. Inhaling up. Feeling that expanding and filling in your ribs, lengthening, feeling that space between your hips and your ribs. And exhale, like you're just squeezing out the breath in the lungs, especially as they come down further. One more. And then just relax. And know that the breathing practice is just taking time to focus on your breathing. If you're stressed out or things aren't going your way, or you just need to take a little break, the breathing is one practice that you can do that will take you right into a relaxed state of mind. So think of coming back to that when you can. Let's see, I'm gonna make sure you can see my feet here. Okay, let's start with knocking on the door of life. Activating the meridian points on the door of life. Opening our spine by this nice twist. Feeling our feet firmly rooted into the earth. And then like trees, just visualize our roots connecting, sending energy and healing to one another. What a beautiful visualization with those roots, just connecting, supporting, nourishing each other. And now up to the chest, right there by the lung 1 and lung 2 point, right below the collarbone. Activating the respiratory and immune systems. And now up over the shoulder, right there where that cusp is of the neck and the shoulder. Activating that. During our warm-ups and our stretches, we're opening up any blockages that we might have. Releasing pain and tension and tightness. Bringing in relaxation as well as invigoration and vital life force. And now down again to our lower dantian, the door of life here. Slowing it down, and now allowing your arms to just float freely on the sides, slowing it down and tuning into what you're feeling right now. The air against your skin, your feet on the floor, the clothing against your body. Tune in to the sounds you're hearing. Maybe some birds, maybe you have some nice music playing. Tuning in to the sensations around you, slowing it down and just relax. Now let's tune in to our skull. See if you can relax your skull just a little bit more. Your face, feeling the space between your eyebrows widen. Your temples relaxing. Your jaw relaxed. Your shoulders dropped. Allowing yourself to tune in and be present right here, right now. When you find your mind wandering throughout the practice, just non-judgmentally, just bring your thoughts back to the movements, to your body, tuning in and being present. Now we've opened up through twisting. Now let's open up the front and back of the spine with spinal cord breathing. Just visualizing our spinal cord breathing in, opening up in the front, feeling our shoulders nice and open, and then coming forward as we round our back and tuck our tailbone in, feeling that stretch, inhaling up, opening in the front. Feeling the expansion of your spine, just visualizing that open, and exhale, opening up the back, inhaling and exhaling. Keeping your arms nice and relaxed, following the movement of the spine. Letting the spine initiate the movement rather than our arms and our shoulders and our head. Tuning into the moment. Noticing what you're feeling in your body. Where do you feel this movement now? And where do you feel it here? Now, I'd like to just point out that the visual here on the video makes it seem like I'm really allowing my head to drop back, but I'm really just kind of following the movement of my spine. I'm not letting that just flop around or go. So just know that it looks like I'm really letting that drop back, and I'm trying not to. Feeling that open. Now we're going to come down and we're going to turn. I'm going to mirror this for you. We're going to turn to our right, and we're going to inhale up to the right. Exhale down. Move to the center. Inhale up. Exhale down. Turn to the left. Inhale up. Noticing where you feel that. I'm getting a real, I'm cramping right here. So we'll see how this works out. I'm not going to push through it. I'm just going to kind of gently move up to see if I can work it out without pushing too much. Coming around, inhale. Down, let's go to the right again. Inhaling. Noticing where you're feeling it. Back to the center. Over to the left. Oh, there I do it right in here coming up. So I'm just going to be very gentle. I'm going to do that side again just because I want to see if I can relax that area a little bit more. So I'm putting a lot of my attention right here where I felt that pinch. And I'm just sort of relaxing into it without pushing through. I'm not feeling any of that pain right now or that tightness and that catch. I'm going to do one more on this side for me. And then I'm going to come back to center. And let's do 3 more here. All right, good. How's everybody doing? All right, good. All right, I'm going to do waist circles right now. I had this later on in the class today, but I'm going to do it right now just to see if I can open that up a little bit because I'm just catching a little bit here. And again, I'm not working through any pain or pushing through it. I'm just gradually letting it loosen up, all right? So if you have things like that, if it hurts, stop and just see if you can gradually move through it, but don't push through it, all right? So with the waist circles, you can put your hands here and put your thumb here, and then when you're moving around, you can move your thumb around to different parts, and then you're just feeling those pressure points there, all the different points. And if something hurts or is tender, just stay there for a minute and just let that massage of our waist moving and our hips moving to apply some pressure on those points. So now we're just going to circle one direction, keeping it nice and open. And this isn't causing me any kind of pain or tightness. I just kind of wanted to work this area out since I was kind of getting stuck there for a minute. Remembering to breathe, and in the warm-ups and the stretches. You can inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Moving your thumb around, pressing in different parts. Go over by your hip bone. Sometimes there's some tenderness there. The glutes, sometimes there's tenderness there. Typically where there's tenderness, it's just a little spot that needs some extra love and care and attention. And now let's go the opposite direction. Noticing if you feel any different sensations. What feels the same, what feels different, tuning in to your body. Being here and present right here, right now. Being present and tuning into your body during these practices is the beauty of Qigong. Otherwise, we're just kind of making movements. This way, we're really tuning into what we notice, what we're feeling. And then just relax. Take a nice deep breath and just give yourself a nice little sigh on the exhale. Keep having a nice deep breath. Take a drink of water if you need one. All right, we'll get some movement going here. We're going to activate our respiratory system and our immune system. We're going to do the lung cupping. We did this a lot during the fall to prepare our lungs and immune system for the season. But what we're going to do is remember we can put our fingers and thumb together and kind of have those little beak hands. And that's what we're going to knock here on our lung points. So the lung points are right here. Here's the collarbone. You can feel your collarbone right there. And then it's right, you can feel that dip in your collarbone. Do you feel that? Those are the points we're going to knock on. And that really is kind of getting lung point 1 and 2 as you do that. All right, so arms up. And the movement goes like this. I'm going to do it slow at first, but it's a very forceful exhale. So we inhale up, and then we're going to exhale down. Our arms go back, our knees straighten, our arms come forward, our knees bend as we come up, and then knock on that lung point. Let's try it one more time together. Inhale and inhaling and knocking. Now what I want you to do is 39 of these. That was the number that the teacher that I learned from taught these. So we'll do 39. I'm going to let you count on your own, and I'll see you when we stop. All right? Inhale and All right, it looks like, at least the ones of you I can see right now, it looks like we're ready to move on. So notice how your body feels right now. Your heart might be pumping a little faster. You might be breathing a little harder. Your legs might be feeling it a little bit, and your lung points. Just tuning in and give yourself a nice smile to the lungs. Grateful for all that they do. Sending some nice, beautiful, pearly white light into your lungs. Inhaling and exhaling with the SSSS sound. 2 more of those. Letting go of any grief, sadness, and depression. Very good. Let's warm up our shoulders a little bit with a little bit of silk reeling. Extend your right foot. I'm going to mirror this for you. Right foot forward. Now the movement, we're going to be using our hips and our legs as we weight shift back and forth. Shake out your arm a little bit. And so notice that the movement's coming mostly from there, but you are going to now include your shoulder in this. But you don't need to work it real hard, just allowing it to be relaxed. My arm is still really relaxed. I am lifting my shoulder a little bit here as my arm comes up. And then let's have a little visualization here. Thanking our shoulders by sending it some beautiful light. Visualizing a nice warm oil just oozing through our shoulder joints. Just caressing the shoulder joints. One more. Step back. Relax a moment, catch your breath. Step forward with the other foot. And again, shake that out a little bit. And then using your hips and the weight shift to guide the shoulder. Tuning into that shoulder again, sending it some smiling energy. Visualizing that warm oil just oozing through, lubricating those joints in our shoulders. Just feeling that warmth, caressing your joint. One more, and then we'll step back and relax. Very good. All right. Let's now work on our balance a little bit. This is one of Trisha's favorites. This would be the beautiful woman pose. So we're going to, because we are such beautiful women, and if any of my male people are here today, I'm glad you're here, and we're just going to embrace your feminine side. All right, so we're going to weight shift. I'm going to weight shift on to my right foot, which is I'm mirroring for you. So I'm weight shifting there. I'm going to bring up my left knee. I'm going to bring up my left hand, and now I'm going to rotate my arm, or that forearm a little bit so that my palm is facing behind me. And then I'm going to place my right hand palm down onto the head of my imaginary white tiger. And now we're just going to stand here Get something to hold on to for balance if you need to. Drop your foot if you ever have to. You can put your foot on the tip of you can put your on your toe down if you need to. And we're just going to stand here for a moment, working on our balance and embracing and embodying that beautiful woman, that beautiful feminine qualities. Just relaxing. Your focal point, find that focal point. It helps me to keep my eyes open. I tend to start losing balance if I close my eyes. So I'm looking at all of you as my focal point. So thank you. Inhale. And let's drop down. Take a moment here to reestablish our breathing and to feel sturdy on both of our feet. Take some nice deep breaths. Let's try that breathing practice again. Let's do 3 of them. Inhale 4, hold 4. Exhale with the mouth open. You can have a nice sigh if you want to for the count of 8. Hold 4. Inhaling 4. Holding 4. 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more. Establish just normal breathing right now. And we'll do the other side. Weight shifting to our other leg, bringing our right leg up, our right hand up, rotating our wrist to the palm to the back, and finding that white tiger as we rest our hand on the tiger's head, developing and gathering the strength of the tiger, that femininity of the tiger. Taking nice, deep breaths, using something to support yourself if needed, embodying that beautiful woman, and just hold. Take a nice deep breath and come down. And let's reestablish our breathing with some normal breathing. And very good. Let's open up our ribs and our side. We're going to do some nice side stretches. So we're just going to put one hand up above our head with the palm facing up. And then, a second, I'm going to make sure you can see. Okay, so we're going to have our one hand up, palm up toward the universe, feeling all of that universal universal energy from the sky and the stars and the sun and the moon coming into our palm. And then we're going to have our other hand face down toward the earth, gathering all of that earth energy, grounding energy into our hand. We're going to sink a little bit as we bend our knees, rotate our hands so that there's sort of a spiral there, and then rising up as we gather the universal energy, the energy from Mother Earth. Inhale and exhale. Visualizing that energy coming through you as you bring it into your body. Gathering it in. Gathering it in. Feeling that stretch. Now, we can stretch over a little bit to the side, feeling that separate our ribs and our hips, sinking down and then stretching over to the side a little bit more. Feeling that stretch, noticing where you feel it. Opening that up, visualizing the ribs just really expanding. Allowing our internal organs to stretch and be squeezed. A nice little massage on those internal organs. The spiral helps to open up our wrist. Stretching. It opens up our heart center. So just fill your heart with love, joy, happiness. And last one on this side. And then bring it down. And reestablish your breath. Now we're going to do a little spinal stretch with a wider leg, hands on above our knee, on our thighs. And we're going to just turn to the left and look up over that left shoulder. Sink down to the center and around to the right shoulder. Sinking and seeing how you can stretch. Nice spinal stretch here as we twist. And then go into a forward bend and hold it just a little bit, stretching that, feeling it in your hamstrings and your legs, just relaxing. Then bend your knees, rolling up, putting your hands together as you allow your arms to go up, arching back a bit, taking care of your back. Exhaling down forward. Inhale, bend your knees, come up. And one more. Inhale, bend your knees and come up. Arms out to the side. Bring your stance in and shake it out just a little bit. And let's do a little shaking. Bouncing into your heels to get that vibration deeper into your bones. Just shaking it out, letting go of any excess energy that's no longer serving us. And then let's inhale and then just have a nice long sigh as our exhale. Let's do that 3 times. And then just relax. We're going to get into our flow now. So now we're going to visualize any blockages that we had are now open. And so now we're going to tune into our body as we visualize that energy free flowing through our body, nourishing our body, filling us with good health and vitality. So we're going to do the water wheel. We inhale up as we go closer toward the body. As we sink, our arms go out. We gather that water, bring it up the back. On the inhale and exhale gently out to the front. Now we're just going to get into this nice flow for a bit. I'll be quiet. You're inhaling up and exhaling down through the nose. And I'll watch the time. Now, I'm going to step forward with my left leg. And I'm going to do that same movement with a little weight shift. Tuning into my body. Noticing what my body's doing. If you want, close your eyes. See if you can relax even more. Tune in to the space between your eyebrows, your temples, your jaw. One more. Step back. Let's do the center some more. Tuning into your body. If your mind wanders, just bring it back to the movement and what you're experiencing. If your mind wanders, make the movement a little slower. There's no judgment. Kind and compassionate to yourself. Now I'm going to extend my right foot forward with the weight shift. And visualize now energy running down the front of your spine. And on the inhale, coming up the back. These are the Du and Ren meridians. Slow it down. See if you can slow down even more, making the movements gentle. Slowing down the movement of your shoulder, making it more of a swimming movement. Gentle, relax, slow down. Slow it down. Coming back to center. Inhaling up and exhaling down slow. We're going to see if we can even slow it down even more now. See if you can relax your arms, your shoulders. Letting that water quality wash through your body, relaxing you, invigorating you. Coming back to center, palms together. Notice any sensations in the palms of your hands. Just tuning into that and then slowly moving your palms further and closer together. Seeing if you can slow it down and tune into that energy between your palms. We're going to move now into flying by expanding our arms up as we rise up. Sink as we exhale. Seeing if you can relax your arms even more. And just visualize embodying that bird. Whatever kind of bird you want to be right now. Wherever you want to fly right now. Tuning in to the air around you. Tuning in to what you see below you and around you, above you. Tuning into your body. If your mind wanders, just come back to the movement. I'm going to be silent for a bit and I'll watch the time. Just become that bird. Make the movement your own. Just do a nice little bird dance. Now your bird is slowing down as it's about to land. Movements become a little smaller. Finding that spot where you want to land in the water, on the earth, in a tree, on a flower. Just relax. And your palms facing each other. Noticing the sensation in your fingers, your hands. Placing your hands over your heart, feeling that energy enter there, filling your heart with love, joy, and happiness. Bring your arms up, around, and down. Keep your right hand down by your belly, palm up. Other hand out to the side as we do some centering. Bringing it down the midline. Switch arms up. We'll do 2 more of these on each side. Hands over your lower dantian, below your belly button, bringing your feet together. As we move into bamboo in the wind, allowing your bodies to just rock and sway like bamboo in the wind. Tuning into your body. I'd like to take this time to send gratitude for all of our healthcare workers, our service providers, our essential workers. I'd like to send energy to all the people working to make our society, our world, our planet safe, equitable, free place to be. I'd like to send gratitude to all the wisdom keepers teaching us about our land. I'd like to send gratitude for all of you today for being here, for allowing our roots to connect, to provide support and energy for one another. Send compassion to yourself today for being here. And I'd like to share all the wonderful goodness that I've received from this practice to all beings, so that all beings can know happiness and be free from suffering, reach their highest potential, and that their journey be safe. Shisha. Ah, lovely. Okay.